Welcome back to WaterparkRangers Let's Play Pikmin 2! In the last episode, we actually did make it halfway through the Hole of Heroes. Surprisingly, this dungeon actually goes by really quickly. And on this floor, this is one of the more dangerous floors, especially for this run where we have no purples, because there is both a spotty bullbear and every other kind of bulborb. There is one of each of the large kinds, and then 3 small varieties of each to help it out. Of course, there's no small version of the fiery bullblack, so that's that. Fortunately, we can have the president... wait, never mind. If the president is too close, he's going to try and run away, so right there should be enough not to make the president use his auto-dodge, but enough to keep the bullbear occupied. So while the bullbear is over there being an idiot, we can sneak around through here and defeat the fiery bullblacks, which has the forest treasure. Actually, this was a really good strategy. I was really worried that this floor might not go so well. Let's just take these guys out one at a time. We probably don't really need to worry much about the red bulborb or that hairy bulborb. The orange bulborb is a little bit more threatening. But if we don't get close, it shouldn't be a problem. So, reds to the forefront, and rapid fire! And unfortunately, I managed to throw a few off, so they're going to lose a couple of petals from the looks of it. Wait, really? No, never mind, a couple did lose. At first I didn't think anyone lost their flowers. It's kind of hard for me to tell sometimes. And those snow bulborbs are dispatched, so now it's just the fiery bullblacks. However, it's facing us the wrong way, so we're going to have to wake it up, and then when it goes back, it's going to have its butt facing towards us, so we won't be able to fight it. Ah, never mind. Yeah, it ate a couple Pikmin. Yeah, that was annoying. So, we'll just wait for it to turn around, and then we'll fight it. It'll reposition itself so we can hit its back more easily. Okay, we'll just get reds, because the other Pikmin won't be able to help out, so reds should do a good job. Wait, no! Hold on. No! Oh, I was really worried that might happen. He fell down there, and so we're gonna have to go down there and defeat the other bulborbs in the way in order to get to him. So we're gonna have to, let's take out the orange bulborb, most dangerous one, first. This is gonna be a lot worse than I thought it would be, but this is what we have to do. Okay, orange bulborb. Actually, we might be able to kill you without you killing the Pikmin. Oh no! Oh my god, out of all the small ones were the ones that killed it, not the big ones. Wait, okay, stupid Pikmin, just be careful. Ugh! And now he's gonna wake up the hairy bulborb too. Great, just great. Okay, we have to kill the hairy bulborb, that's for sure. Whoa. Okay, now that he's turned around, we get you! And then finally, whoa, man, he managed to hurt us! No! Oh, he killed a couple Pikmin. Hairy bulborb actually killing Pikmin? That is pathetic. Now let's just regroup again, get the reds, and then take out that fiery bullblacks, like I said I would. Ugh. And other Pikmin need to get out of our party. They don't seem to understand that we're fighting an enemy that is made of fire, practically. There we go. Actually, in the Pikmipedia, they do a good job of explaining that this enemy has fire coming out of it for a good reason. Like, it's not just some bullshit. It actually does make sense. Like everything in the game, it's actually explained pretty well in the Pikmipedia. So I'm kind of tempted to eventually post the notes, but like I said, they do nothing for the story, so... I feel kind of conflicted. I just won't do it. If you want to find out what Olimar's notes are, just check on Pikmipedia, which is like basically the wiki for Pikmin, which is pretty reliable and has some pretty good information, including cool information about beta things in the game. They do have Olimar's notes and the enemy notes for every enemy. Olimar's notes for the enemies, basically. Also, although this is just a can opener, I think it's pretty cool how the way it rotates, it just slashes slowly. I kind of wish that was like an Explorer's Kit upgrade, and it's like gives Olimar the can opener to use as like a weapon. That would be awesome. Maybe a little bit morbid, because then he'd probably have blood and stuff, but... Like I said, Pikmin is already kind of a morbid series, and if it already strives for realism, having blood wouldn't be that much out of the ordinary for it. Or at least it wouldn't seem that unfitting. Anyway, here on level 10, we have, actually, Emperor Bullblaxes again. This one spawned literally right next to the ship. It looks like it's not going to be easy. First we're going to have to get it to turn around, because he's facing butt to us, so he's got to turn around in order for us to hit him. And he's a little bit too close to the poison pipe, so... What? He's going back underground? You're kidding me. No, you are going to fight me like a man. Get up and fight me. Why are you an emperor? You are going to get up and fight me. Okay, turn your face around so we can kill you. Thank you. Your big ugly face is now being killed by red Pikmin. Now, just a couple more hits, and you will be down for good. What? No! It killed a few Pikmin! Cheapo. At least we got the treasure from it. There is an... Pikmin are being stupid, come back. There is another Emperor Bullblacks on this floor, but it doesn't have the treasure, so now we have no reason to go after it. And there are also 2 swarms of berry mid-tights, so if an Emperor Bullblacks happens to scream, the mid-tights will pop up and be a major nuisance by making your Pikmin run around stupidly. Fortunately, it looks like we can pretty much just run to the exit now. Yeah, see, there's one crowd of mid-tights. And downwards we go! So we've already fought quite a few bosses already. Played Snagret, Burrowing Snagret, Ranging Bloister, Emperor Bullblacks. What could be on the next floor? There are 12 bosses in the game, 3 of which do not appear. So here we are. What could be looking on Civil 11? It is none other than the Empress Bullblacks for one final time. This is the last time which it is encountered. Very evil, making you start out right at the back. Fortunately, you can just hit it like this and damage it a little bit so that it can kill all the larvae that are chasing us. Let's call the Pikmin back. Wow, aren't you gonna... Okay, there you are. I knew you'd do that eventually. Only the one catch is, this time, whenever it hits the wall, it smashes into the wall and makes rocks fall from above after your Pikmin. So you need to avoid those just like the way you avoided the rocks from the Sumerian Cropster. Wow, this isn't going as well as I'd like it to, but now I think we've got it into a pattern we can really start doing some damage. Just like the one in the Frontier Cavern, this one is the real deal. It has 5,000 HP, so you really can't afford to not be damaging it as much as you can whenever you get the chance. And these Bulborb larvae are just really annoying. I'm trying to fight them using Captain's Punches, and oh my god! The Pikmin swarmed to it when I dismissed them and just immediately attacked the core. If we hadn't whistled, it would have killed them all, but look how much damage that did to the boss. That's actually what I tried to do to the training version of the boss the first time we encountered it in the Hole of Beasts. So finally you got to see, kind of off-screen, how much damage that can do. And there we go, the boss is down! And your last larva is killed by Alamar's hand. And there we go! Also, you might have noticed that this is the exact same treasure we got from Emperor Bullblacks, but slightly different color. Also, what some people like to do to make this battle easier, although personally I like my strategy more, is to break down the wall. That way you have somewhere to avoid the falling rocks, because the falling rocks actually can't fall down back there near where the exit is, which is pretty strange in my opinion. They only seem to fall on that one line right before the gate. They don't fall anywhere else. The program for the rocks is strange. I bet you it would be kind of interesting for me to see how this game is actually programmed. Because I feel like one day I'm going to try and hack this and make my own levels and stuff. Because it doesn't seem like it would be that tough to do. Like, so much stuff in this game already seems like it's pretty much out of a hack. Like, especially if you see the challenge mode. I kind of feel like I don't want to show challenge mode for this, though, because number one, it would take too long. Number two, challenge mode isn't actually as cool or as fun as the first game. So, just look it up on YouTube if you're really interested. The one good thing about challenge mode is that you can play through it with 2 players, but it also kind of pisses me off, because there's no good reason for you not being able to play through the story mode of this game with 2 players. It's so stupid how they made it so only 1 player can play through it. Like, I feel that was a huge opportunity they were missing out on, and I really want them to fix it for Pikmin 3. In Pikmin 3, I might have already said this already, but although I normally like to keep what I do a surprise, I'm going to try and do Let's Play Pikmin 3 like as soon as it comes out. That is something that I'm determined to do. But because it's on the Wii U, and I think that the controls might work slightly differently than what we're used to, I might not be able to do that. So this is it's something I'd like to do, but I'm not sure if I would be able to do it, because it looks like the controller itself has the screen, which is pretty strange. So I might not be able to do a Let's Play of it, or at least I'd really like to. But like I said, you know, we have to be realistic about things. Or I'd like to be realistic in this case. Let's just flip that doodlebug. It's kind of odd that I actually lost a Pikmin on this floor. I noticed that one that hit the doodlebug actually fell over the edge afterwards. Kind of disappointing. Oh, another flint beetle. Well, we really only have to care about the glint beetle, because the glint beetle actually is a treasure. So let's flip the glint beetle. Right there. I keep throwing Pikmin over the edge. I'm being so stupid. Ugh. What can I say? Aim before you throw. Kind of like look before you leap. Anyway, there we have another treasure that looks just like the 2 we got. Because these things are actually called Gyro blocks. Because there was this old game for Nintendo called Gyromite. I'm not really sure how it works. Basically, if you've played Brawl, you know that there's this robot called Rob in it. His name is like initialed ROB. which actually sounds kind of like the mysterious character from Harry Potter that steals a Horcrux in retrospect. But the thing is, back in the late 80s, Nintendo marketed this robot called Rob that attached to this game called Gyro, and you had to stack objects up. I'll talk about it more next episode because we're kind of running out of time. So next episode, we'll talk more about Gyro, okay? And we'll finish Hole of Heroes. So see you then.